Welcome to the Hebrew Union College video tutorial series. In this tutorial, I'm going to go over using some of the special features of the Bar Ilan Responsa Project. I'll go over searching in a separate tutorial. First, I'm going to log in through the Jewish Studies portal. If you have a question about logging into the portal, talk to your local network administrator. So I will click on Responsa. We're at version 14 right now, but that gets updated fairly often. And this will bring us to the opening screen. The first button on the top is for searching, and as I said, we'll go over that in a separate tutorial. The next one is for text, and clicking this button, which is the same as clicking on the text in the menu, brings you to this box. So if you already know the text that you want to go to, you can click on the plus signs to expand a text and just keep expanding until you get to the portion that you want to see, and then click on the page to read the text. So if you have your citation and you just want to look at the text, that's the way to go for it. Okay, so let me close this window. Now you'll see under Tools that there are a lot of different options here. One is Daf Yomi, so if you want to do your daily studying a page of Talmud, you can do that here, and it gives you the Rashi and some other comments. I'll close those. Okay, the next thing under Tools is Gematria. And this is kind of a fun thing. You do need to type in Hebrew, so if you don't have your Hebrew installed, you can click on this icon anywhere in the Bar Ilan project to get the Hebrew keyboard. But I'm just going to type a phrase. So if I want to know what the numerical value of the phrase Kriyat Shema is, I can click on Find, and that will tell me that the Gematria is 1121, and that there are 791 other phrases and verses that have that same number attached to it. So that can be kind of a fun thing to play with. Another fun tool is biblical verses for names. So especially if you're involved in a baby naming and you want to know what verses start with a child's name, you can type in the name and find verses beginning with the same letter, or verses beginning with the same first letter and ending with the same last, or which contain all the letters of the name. So we can find that, and again get a nice selection. You can also limit this to certain books. So this had search all books selected, but we can undo that and choose books. You'll see here that all the books are in green. That means they're selected. So if I hit restart, they will be unselected, and that way we can open it and just pick the books that we want. So I can go through and pick Shir Shirim or Tehillim, and then tell it OK. And then I again can do another search. So dual find, and that limited my results a little bit. Another useful tool is the biographies. If you're looking at different responsa or commentators, you can again click on the name of the book that they wrote, and it will give you a biography of the person and a little bit about the work sometimes. The last option that I'm going to talk about from the Tools menu is the calendar. And this has several useful features. You can either just see the monthly calendar. For yearly information, you can find out when the holidays are for whatever year you want. So there's for next year. We can go back and forth from the Hebrew to the Gregorian calendar, so type in a day and it will convert it for you, or figure out when the bar bat mitzvah is going to be for your kid who was just born. The last thing I'm going to mention is a really fantastic resource that's under the text button or menu here, and that's Encyclopedia Talmludica. So it's the last item on the list, and we can open it, and you can see a list of topics or the index. So if you scroll through the list, you can see it goes by volume, and then the letters and topics that each volume covers. This is still a work in progress, so not everything is published yet, but more will be added to the Bar Ilan project as they're published. So we can just click on a topic, and you can see their articles are quite extensive with lots of links in them. I know that using the Bar Ilan Responsa Project can be a little bit intimidating, but remember that the HUC librarians are here to help you. Stop in at one of the campus libraries or email us at clow@huc.edu.